Hey guys, Patty's beer reviews. Tonight we're visiting a very classic beer. If you look beer up in the dictionary, I think this beer should be there. Um, the reason why I picked this up originally is that they're always good with doing gimmicks, and they did it's a Budweiser, the original. As you can see there, it's a special holiday edition can with some Clydesdale horses. Like, that's what they're known for, too. Like, if you've been to bars before, especially older bars, they have, like, Clydesdale horses. Like, the beer itself is brought there by a horse and buggy. Anyways, I don't know if I got the camera foggy there. God damn it, I did. Okay, so, anyways, Budweiser, the king of beers, of course. Everyone knows it's called the king of beers, I think. Of course, it's been more of a afterthought after light beers and stuff like that came out in the late 80s. Everybody kind of switched over to it, but I definitely remember as a kid, especially, like, my dad and my uncle probably had, like, Budweiser trucker hats. They weren't truckers, but, you know, you get the idea. Like, everybody, like, always wore the Budweiser merchandise and stuff like this. But people really don't drink the beer. It's kind of sad. Yeah, for a long time, it's just been Bud Light. They used to give me a Bud, Bud Light, usually. It's unfortunate. Anyways, on to the beer. The can, very cool. Very cool. I saw this today. I also wanted to say, where the beer precedes what it is. Like, it's not, I'm going to review the beer, but I'm just telling you up front, it's not the most exciting experience. There's not a lot of depth here. I mean, there is more than, like, all the light beers, but that was just interesting, but we'll get into that. The other day I was at, like, a getting back to, like, their merchandising and stuff like that, that I was at, like, an American Eagle. I was shopping and or an Urban Outfitter, one of those places, and they had all these shirts, like all these old, like, t-shirts, like band shirts and stuff like that, and I thought it was really weird. Like, they were all like $100, and I did see a Budweiser, like the regular Budweiser, the Anheuser-Busch, like stuff like that, and very simple, but, like, it's nostalgia for nostalgia. It's weird. Like, the beer isn't known as a beverage. It's you know what I'm saying. But anyways, Budweiser. Many fond memories of this. You're rewarded too, if you can see here. Even the tab is different. It has the king emblem, signifying the king of beers, which is true. So I'm gonna give this a try. Yeah, it's full bodied. Definitely a lot more going on than, like, a Bud Light or a Miller Light or Coors Light, anything like that. It doesn't even really resemble a Bud Light or anything. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't exactly know how it's done, but, like, there's less filtering going on or something. Growing up especially, like, this was a beer that, I don't know, it's like a NASCAR type beer. You know what I mean? Like, NASCAR fans might drink this, but it's rare to find, like, a regular guy or even a dad that would drink regular Budweiser. Like, it's, I don't know, it's a little heavy. I've heard it referred to as tasting like beach blood. I've heard that, and everyone in the room was like, that's not disagreeable. Like, no one disagreed with that statement. Haven't tasted blood in a long time, or this. Yeah, and of course, the beechwood aging. There's rumors that Budweiser uses beechwood, and it uses cured beechwood in the fermentation tanks. It just lets it sit in there and get all bacteria. Like, yeah, it definitely leaves a lot of aftertaste. This is the problem here. No, but it's really unfortunate with the Budweiser. What I'm just realizing with this beer. There's been, especially in the marketing of beer, like some of them got revivals, but Budweiser never did this with Budweiser regular, where they marketed it. Excuse me. Oh my God. Where they marketed it as, a hip thing. They never got caught in that trap. I don't know if you guys remember, but there was like a surge. This still goes on too. Like, you'll go to a bar and all the rich people will be drinking like a Pabst Blue Ribbon. You're like, that's pretty weird. Or Miller High Life. This is what I was getting to. Miller High Life had a commercial. It's probably like 10 years ago at this point. Maybe, within that time frame, where it was like Williamsburg, Brooklyn, like trust fund kids, that are like, hey, I'm living my life. This is my kingdom. And they're playing like horseshoes, and they're all drinking Miller High Life in the backyard. Like, acting, like we're drinking the beer trashy people think. It was all around a bad message, and it made everybody hate those type of hipsters even more. But what I'm saying about Budweiser is that it never got marketed that way. If you went to a bar, there would be like, sink or swim, get a bucket of Pabst Blue Ribbon or Miller High Life, like 20 beers for like $10. Like, they never do that. They'll never do that with Budweiser. You might even realize, like, if you go to like your local liquor store or gas station, you look in the beer section, Bud Light is gonna be a little bit low, right? Just observe yourself next time. Go in there, and then you look over at Budweiser, fully stocked. Makes me wonder what they do with all the expiring Budweiser and all the promotions they do. Maybe they give it to the elves. Or the beer for my horses. I don't know. It definitely gives me a country vibe drinking this. Anyways, yeah. It's a very full-bodied beer. Is it better than Bud Light? Last thing. Yes. It is the king of beer. I mean, it's just... It has everything you would want and then more. And the more in this situation is not good. It's that beechwood. Ooh. It'll, it's a little too much. But anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed the review. I'm glad I got some views on my teacher review. I plan on doing the next one after the 6th episode's done. So I can just do like a 3-in-1. Yeah, it's pretty weird. Yeah, it's almost Christmas and they release this right now. All right. Well, I'll see you next time.